All right, so who in here has an 8 a.m.? Right, every one of y'all have an 8 a.m. And I don't know if it's just a Tuesday, Thursday thing or also a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, but I think we can all agree that 8 a.m.s suck. I always try to be like, oh, I'm gonna get my 8 a.m.s in and then I'll have like the rest of the day. But that's not the case. I just end up tired and I want to skip. So as college students, we are very busy individuals, whether it's because of sports, work, clubs, just any extracurriculars. There is so much to do and so little time. The little time is 24 hours, but not actually. The PMC's article, The Organization of Sleep, Wake Patterns Around Daily Schedules and College Students, sums this up perfectly when Sin Liu says in 2023, the amount of time available in a day is fixed, and consequently, sleep is often sacrificed for waking activities. For college students, daily activities comprised of scheduled classes, work, study, social, and other extracurriculars are major contributors to insufficient and poor quality sleep. So that's just basically saying that the things that I mentioned, like the extracurriculars, are being held at a priority instead of sleep, which some of this stuff is important. You have to do because you committed to it. So according to the article, Sleep Health, written by the Journal of the National Sleep Foundation, and it includes authors such as Matt Rizzone, written in 2014, young adults should be getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So that leads me to my point that colleges should move 8 a.m. class start times to better align with the students' health, academic performance, and overall well-being. So whenever a student is tired coming into class, they're often just trying to like stay awake and not really pay attention to what the professor or instructor is saying. So they end up losing like time. Like it just ends up being a waste of time. You're just sitting there and you're not really learning anything. You're just, all you're focused on is trying to stay awake. And so that's not very good, obviously. And in 2021, Sing-Chen Yo and others wrote an article called Early Morning University Classes Are Associated with Impaired Sleep and Academic Performance by the Nature Human Behavior. And it says that Wi-Fi confirmed attendance rates were about 10% lower, confirmed that attendance rates were about 10 percentage points lower in students taking 8 a.m. classes rather than later start time classes. So that is just basically saying people were more likely to skip if they had an 8 a.m. rather than a later starter time, which I'm guilty of, I want to say. And then, there's a 7 a.m. wake-up call expected around, more or less, to get like a decent breakfast in and to get ready and commute to class. An hour is not that long of a time when you're still like trying to wake up and make breakfast or go to the bean for breakfast. And so people just end up skipping, and that's frowned upon. So the Sleep Doctor's article named How Would Later School Start Times Affect Sleep, written by Eric Zuni, published in 2023, says that nearly 60% of middle schoolers do not get enough sleep on school nights. For high schoolers, that number is over 70%. So could you imagine the percentage of people who say they don't get enough sleep on school nights for college students if it just keeps going up? Fatigue is real bad for mental and physical health. The Royalty Society Publishing released an article in 2020 called Sleep Deprivation and Stress, a Reciprocal Relationship, written by Nicholas P. Franklin. In the article, he talks about how sleep clearly induces stress on individuals and college students, and stress, of course, creates anxiety and depression, which is already really seen commonly among college-age students. So, yeah, sleep deprivation is not something that should be added to the already real busy schedule of an individual. So, my solution is to shift 8 a.m. classes to later start times like 9:30 or 10. And how this could work is that you can still have 8 a.m.s, like use at your own discretion, I guess. But you could also have like afternoon and evening times. And yeah, so sleep is not optional. You have to have it. And with all the articles said, it needs to happen. And 7 to 9 hours at that. There's a lot going on in a college student's life, and that should be encouraged by colleges not being forced to be cut short with early wake up times. So, also more sleep has been proven to encourage higher brain function, and you'll just score better on tests and be more attentive and responsive in the classroom. So, thank you.